Hey gymnasts! In this video I'll talk about two things: workout intensity, how to think about reps and training volume, and rest time. Why do we rest and for how long should we rest to maximize our progress? In each exercise we will show you an upper limit and a lower limit for the amount of repetitions you should be doing. These limits are based on several empirical studies that test what is the most efficient way to gain strength. We will be updating these limits based on data collected from our users and seeing how fast they progress. But it's important to remember that these limits are only optimal to gain strength. If you want to optimize for gaining endurance, for example, then you should be doing easier progressions and more repetitions. Let's go over an example to see how this works in practice. Let's say you're doing the pike push-ups, the upper limit is 8, the lower limit is 5, and on the first set you do 8 repetitions, and then on the second and third set you do 5 repetitions. Everything looks fine, your repetitions are between the limits, so this is the right progression for you. However, you probably went too far on the first set, and that really decreased your ability to perform on the second and third set. It would have been better to do something like 7-6-6, where the total volume would be higher. So remember, you shouldn't go until failure on the first sets. Make sure to maximize your volume across all sets. Between the exercises, you need to rest. To gain strength, you want your muscles to be working close to their full power. Once you complete a set of repetitions, your muscles have drained most of their energy. It takes around 3 minutes for your muscle cells to replenish their energy storage. So this is the optimal resting time to gain strength. But resting for 3 minutes, it's boring and time consuming. And that's why we group the exercises into pairs or triplets. By combining exercises of fairly independent muscle groups, we are able to shorten the resting times. For example, let's compare doing a strength workout with squats and pull-ups sequentially versus doing them in a pair. On the first scenario, let's say you do squats for a minute, then you rest 3 minutes and do a second set of squats. After finishing the squats, you don't need to rest as long because you'll be using a different muscle group. Let's say you will only need to rest for 1 minute to catch your breath. Then you do the same for the pull-ups. In total, this workout took you 11 minutes to complete. Now let's compare this to pairing the exercises. You do the squats for 1 minute, then rest for a minute. Then do pull-ups for a minute, then rest another minute. And then you do the second set of squats. Notice that your legs have rested for 3 whole minutes between the exercises. So you are still respecting the optimal resting time, but now the whole workout took only 7 minutes to complete. Again, the 3-minute resting time is only optimal to gain strength. If you want to optimize to gaining endurance, then you should actually use shorter resting times. This will force your body to build larger energy storage, but will be less optimal to gain strength. That's it. I hope you now understand the basic principles of strength training in regards to workout intensity and resting periods. See you next time.